It's Saturday, July the 25th at 6:16 a.m. on the East Coast, which means I have slept through the beginning of FanFest. I'm Jason. I don't have a camera, and I don't normally stream Final Fantasy, but I really enjoy reaction content to the Final Fantasy XIV trailers, and I thought I should go ahead and record my own as long as I'm here, since I've slept through my opportunity to watch this with my free company instead. Um, Going in, my only predictions were that I don't think the new tank has gun shields. I think I'm leaning towards something like one shield, one lance, or something along those lines. I agree with the people who think that the range DPS is probably Marshall, but I don't know that we're going to get any confirmation of that in this video. Character-wise, there's part of me that wonders if Alice might actually be the new tank, because she has been Red Mage for a really long time, and while that is something she's stuck with, I feel like her recommitment to Alphino's ideals during Endwalker haven't really manifested in her character in a way that we can see, and I could see that being something that is finally visible to us as players here at this point in the story. So that was my guess, but who knows? I really liked the initial Evercold teaser that we got with the US FanFest. One thing that kind of disappointed me during the progression of trailers for Dawn Trail was that I felt like they actually got too long. I felt like my initial response to the trailers was it was fantastic, but every time they expanded it, it was like I actually like this a little bit less. And the initial Evercold teaser was so good. I really felt like aesthetically it was just fantastic, and I'm gonna be so bummed out if that same pattern repeats here and it feels less exciting to me. So I guess I'll find out here. Here is my video. Like this is what I mean, is like right from the beginning, there's piano added over the original musical opening, and I really love the original musical opening. This sounds too busy to me already, and I don't want to be disappointed by that. Let me start again. Yes, it's all right. Yep, here's our opening from our forebears. I love the way that the key was integrated into the cinematic. Okay. Yep, all this is the same as before. Yep.
One more time? It's my favorite story.
Oh, you know it better than me by now. But if you insist.
Yes! All right, I'm ready. Tell me about the Promised Land.
Long, long ago, in a time few yet recall.
Can we talk for a minute about the fact that this is all being discussed in the after the fact as something that happened a long time ago? Like I wasn't sure of how much I agreed with the idea that there is time travel in this expansion, but it does. Like, they really like doing misdirects during the cinematic trailers. They really like the fact that basically all the events of the Dawn Trail cinematic trailer, except for like the actual duel and maybe the hunting that Estinian engages in. That's all after the fact. That's all your victory lap after the rite of extinction has succeeded. That's very misleading, and I'm very confused by the fact that here our narrator is recounting our journey to a child who strongly seems to have narrative import later in the scenes that we see. So I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking this, but I feel like that I didn't think it was going to be time travel, but there's still a part of me that thinks that's got to be the case.
All right, I'm ready. Tell me about the promised land.
Long, long ago, in a time few yet recall, life prospered, for the world was rich in plenty. Majestic trees stood sentinel over lands without end. From towering peaks sprang rivers, flowing into and feeding great seas. And noble kingdoms flourished, wanting for naught.
Everything's the same so far.
But then came the relentless ice. The world grew cold, cold and still. Men succumbed to bitter sorrow. And as we struggled to survive, they marched, and all was lost. We had no choice but to flee to the skies.
Completely new character. Oh. So I was one of the people who really thought that the parallels with Final Fantasy VII were going to be more pronounced. Like I saw the concept art of a structure that looks like Midgar from Final Fantasy VII, and thought, okay, they're doing something much more direct. This has got to be like, surely this is not the range DPS, but it feels much like the attire and the fact that there's a creature. Like that's got to be what this is hinting at, right? And then this looks like that's got to be what that is. I don't know. It doesn't really resemble the concept art that much that I'm thinking of. So I'm just, looking for patterns where none necessarily exist yet. I'm excited. Although, okay, actually, it is a big tree themed structure, so Midgar might be appropriate. Oh, man, okay. Oh yeah, here. Okay, there. That's a little more obvious. Yep. Okay. Oh, it's a gun shield. It is. But it is a new character. Okay, that's good. And here's Meteor. Okay. Oh, that's what the giants actually look like, huh?
land below became a frozen waste. But everything changed when they arrived.
The traveler. The one from the sky.
Aye. Though in those days, we knew them as Far Wanderer.
The Far Wanderer. The Far Wanderer. Okay, well that's very exciting. I am of two minds, because like on the one hand it's cool to see more of the world. It's cool to see new characters portraying our new jobs, but at the same time it does, like, seeing Meteor fight as a Reaper is cool. I really like the glimpse of the world, the more details of the conflict we're engaging in. But I wish the music were closer to the original trailer. The original trailer had an appeal to me that this is moving away from now. It's getting noisy and complicated, but that's fine. I'm sure that the third one will impress me more. So, yeah, that was pretty exciting. Now I'm going to go watch all of the keynote and other content that's being produced. So, thank you for watching.